For the past 4 to 5 years, North Oakland has missed the beloved convenience store of Panell. In the spring of 2009, with the help of his grandson, Panell reopened an important community fixture.
What I would like to accomplish is to get my store running in full bloom. ABC reactivated my license with no problem.
Since then, Panell has been reconnecting with the community he has been taking care of for the past 40 years.
I'll just be as frank as I can. I very much see the issues of gentrification playing themselves out in this case, and it's very sad to see that. I'm very cognizant of how, turning a blind eye or benign negligence has led to institutional racism throughout this country, and so I want to be very cognizant that whatever we do here goes in the right direction. I have heard no evidence whatsoever from I-sayers or naysayers that this store in particular has caused any problems in this community related to crime or loitering. Your family has run this business exemplary.
Sounds to me like this is an issue more of gentrification than anything else. It's not an issue of alcohol. It's a convenience market established by a long-time family that gives the neighborhood a sense of place. And I think, in all of our planning laws and our general plan, the whole point is to retain our sense of place, to retain the distinct elements in each of our neighborhoods. Now we have a pillar of North Oakland that wants to reopen a business to recontribute to that. And I think the problem though with small businesses like that is the footprint is so small that you're not going to just be able to sell oranges and tissue paper to be able to keep a small footprint business like that. And that's why so many small businesses have to rely on the subsidy of alcohol sales to keep those pillar businesses going. That's how that started in the first place. I run businesses and I understand that. Even the Nomad Cafe, the certified green cafe that's 1 block away that people keep referencing, they sell beer and wine. It's a cafe, but it's not being called a liquor cafe. It sells beer and wine to subsidize, because everybody don't buy lattes, you understand? And so it's like, you have to subsidize that, and I think even the gentrifiers understand that, but they serve and package it in a different way. We might not carry a 40 ounce in a paper bag. We'll drink our wine in glasses, but it's the same thing. So let's be real about what it is. It's new trying to replace the old, it's white trying to replace black, and personally, it's in jest.
It's kind of right here.
Cookies and cream?
Cookies and cream? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
Good evening. My name is Elaine Herring, and I'm going to try my best not to be repetitious of what was already said. However, I do like to make a statement on behalf of JoJo's Market. I am here on behalf of JoJo's Convenience Market because I have lived in the Temescal area for close to 10 years and used to frequent Knick-Knack Liquor, which is now JoJo's. When the market closed down for a while, I had to go to other little markets in the neighborhood. During the times that I had gone to them, I feared for my safety due to the unruly crowds that were hanging around the stores, and it was just very unhealthy for me because of the drinking and the drug trafficking that was going on. Now that JoJo's has reopened, it is a little ways for me to travel. I am in the Temescal area. However, I feel like it's well worth it. It's always clean, and it has a high-tech security that is so assuring when you walk in there, you know your safety is really going to be well at hand, well taken care of. Inside of the store, they have monitors where you can see all around the whole store to see if any type of unruly activities are going on. And most of the time, because Mr. Panell is a ex-sheriff, he makes sure that there's nothing like that happening there.
What's at issue just legally tonight, and since I'm a lawyer, I tend to think this way, are whether we can make the variance findings. And when I look at the variance findings for the major variance here, we've got sort of an oddity because the variance findings are geared towards design issues. They're really not geared very much towards the 1,000 feet. So I've been reading them and trying to craft a way that we can allow you to continue here, because that's what I feel in my heart, even though I'm a lawyer, I actually have a heart, want to do. And the thing that I think makes this situation unique, and we have to find some sort of physical or topographic uniqueness in order to grant a major variance, is the ongoing physical presence of your store at that site for so many years. And that is a very unique circumstance. And I think I am only prepared to treat this as an ongoing entity in a sort of theoretical sense, even though there was a lapse, because of the unique physical longevity of this use at this site for over 30 years.
Thank you, Commissioner Zarsmar. Yeah, I haven't been here 4 years, Commissioner Boxer, but this is certainly one that I'll remember. I first would like to applaud the community for coming out in such numbers to participate in your community. It's really important. And to participate in the decisions that are being made around it. To Mr. Panell, I really applaud you. I think there may be a future in teaching the business model. And I would certainly concur with Commissioner Boxer that it would be great if you could talk to some of the other owners about how to not just run a clean and safe business, but to run a viable one for as long as you have. This is really tough because, you know, we work within, when I first read this without having all the testimony and all the other facts, I wasn't prepared to support it based on, you know, the realities of many liquor store operators and the realities around the data that supports the city's position on having less operators in the area. But having, you know, listened to all the testimony and looking at all the facts, I would support both the variance and the use permit. I do see where there has been, I guess Mr. Pete talked about some wiggle room and flexibility. There seems to have been some on your side, and hopefully there can be some on the neighbor's side.
What do you have to say to your opposition?
Well, the opposition, I welcome them with open arms. And I think my opposition, who may not want me here because they think I may cut it on part of the pie, which is true, but I think it's good for the consumers to have competition. Then they get a good price, something that they can afford.
If people want to support, what do you suggest they do?
I'm asking the people to give me that support. They have been very supportive thus far. To be down at City Hall around 5 o'clock to let the city know that this is not just for me only, it's for the whole city of Oakland. We all will profit. We all will do better.